Happy Information Wednesday, Shalise McQueen here. For my teaser video, I'm going to bring a new segment to Information Wednesday. We'll sprinkle these in every once in a while, but they're actually going to be insurance-related disasters and how the insurance company responded, could have responded, and ultimately where you need to have concern in these categories. So today's, for example, I'm going to talk about a landlord horror story. And by landlord, I'm going to refer to a property that was vacant. So before I jump in here, every insurance policy has a designation and is meant for the property to be occupied, whether it's tenant occupied, owner occupied, seasonally, etc. And whenever we have a property vacant for an extended period of time, typically that rule is 30 days or more. Your policy, no matter how it's written, typically all the coverages will diminish aside from fire coverage. Now, because of this vacancy clause that most policies contain, it's very important that you continuously keep contact with your agent and advise what your status is. If you're working on a renovation, you're going to be moving out of the property for an extended period of time. Maybe your tenant's taking a little longer to move in than anticipated. Whatever the scenario may be, make sure you communicate that because that's going to be your saving grace. To A, make sure that you have the coverages that you need during that interim of time, but also that you're not lacking any coverages as a whole. So the story I'm about to share with you, full disclosure, these are insurance companies of all different states and coverages, so I'm not going to disclose the insurance company. But this was actually a landlord policy that they had in place, and the property was vacant. Not even for an extended period of time. It was still within 30 days, I believe. But the problem is a squatter had moved into the property and had created over $23,000 worth of damage. And so this is how the insurance policy unfortunately responded to the claim. Well, there was no theft or vandalism on the policy. And part of the damage was the property was very much vandalized. They had holes in the drywall, the carpet and flooring was destroyed. Like I said, about $23,000 worth of damage. And because their vandalism endorsement was not on the policy, they did not have coverage for any of this. And on top of that, the appliances were stolen. And once more, theft was also not included in their policy. Homeowners policies encompass a lot more than a condo policy and also a landlord policy. So it's important that you do read through what coverages you have, what coverages are excluded, and what opportunities you have to purchase other coverage. Again, theft and vandalism are not typical on landlord policies, so it's important that you have those added endorsements, or again, you have confirmation that they are included in the event you had a situation like this. But once more, the landlord policy that this person had did not encompass either of those endorsements, which left them paying out of pocket for this $23,000 worth of damage done. So it's very important, again, despite what kind of policy you have, whether you're owner occupying, you have a rental property, it's a condo policy, seasonal, short-term, whatever policy you may have relating to a dwelling that you own, make sure that you're doing your auditing every year, like I mentioned. Anytime you're making a life change, a remodel, moving out of the property, you're going to rent it out, whatever it may be, have that conversation with your insurance agent so they can make sure you have A, the proper policy, and 2, the proper coverage and protection that you need. As always, I'm here to be a resource for you. You can give me a call at 602-525-5665 or email me at cmcqueen@farmersagent.com. Remember to ask yourself, are you protected? We'll see you next